Hey everybody, Jason here, I'm back. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the SkyRC tire sander. I had done some looking for tire sanders and this was really the only one I could find, although I do know now that Muchmore makes one. I think it's called the Pro Truer or Power Truer, something like that. Anyways, I bought this thing off eBay for about 70 bucks shipped to my house. And let me go ahead and just show you what's in the box, and then we'll go ahead and move the camera over. You can see exactly how it works, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this thing. So when you open the box, if I could get it open, it actually comes bubble wrapped, but this is what you get. This is the Truer itself, and it just comes with a couple of leads. Looks like they're about, I don't know, 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet long. It's got a 3-way switch in the back for clockwise, stopped, and counterclockwise. It's got a little dial switch right here that controls the current. And then the current is indicated by these LEDs. So let's go ahead and move the camera over. I'll show you how to scuff in or break in a new tire, and then we'll wrap this baby up. Okay, so you can see I have my SkyRC tire sander right here, and basically what I generally use is just something like this. This is just a good old-fashioned paint stick that I use, and I took and I mounted some sandpaper to it with just a glue stick, and that's what I use for breaking in my tires. So let me get this thing out and show you guys what you get, and then we'll actually mount up a tire and scrub it in real quick, or start to scrub it in. So this is what you get. It actually came with some bubble wrap in the box. Now I just store the tire sander in the box. So on the front of the tire sander, there's some lights that tells you basically how much power you've put into it, and then on the back there's a 3-way switch. Obviously it goes clockwise, off, and then counterclockwise, and then you have this small little dial that will actually turn the power up, which is indicated by the LEDs. So normally what you'd really want to use is a power supply, but since I don't have my power supply plugged in and it's in my pit bag, I'm just going to use this inexpensive Gen Ace battery that I have laying around. Of course, this battery won't generate a full 12 volts, but I'm really not worried about it. So you just basically take your tire, and what I have right here is an AKA chain link, and it's been marked as a right tire. And so just go ahead and unscrew this. Actually, I guess before I mount the tire, let me just show you this real quick. With this dial indicator at the back, you can see that as you turn it up, more LEDs light up, right? So you can turn it up and down for speed. So we've got it turned all the way down at the moment. So anyways, we'll mount the tire up on there. Take the little piece, thread it in there tight, and now it's on there pretty good. Now you can see that it's a pretty close fit. I mean, it's pretty tight. And truthfully, if you were going to do it right here, it would actually work, but if the tire starts to expand, it'll actually run into the table. So what you really need to do is mount it over on the actual edge of the table like this. So I'll go ahead and mount this one off to the edge, reposition the camera, and we'll break this tire in real quick. Okay, so we moved the tire and the tire sander over to the edge of the table. Now we've already mentioned that this is going to be a right-hand tire, so clearly it's going to spin in this direction here. So we'll just go back onto the back of the tire sander, put it in position 2, and now as we turn the speed up, we'll see that the tire, oh, I guess that's wrong, position 1, and now you'll see that it begins to spin. And so you would just take your tire sander, your tire sanding stick, and you would just kind of go around it and start to break it in and put your edge under the tire. Now you can see that you can spin the tire a lot faster and it'll start to expand, which obviously you don't want to do. I'm just showing you that you can do that. So that's basically how it works. You can use whatever grit you want. You can use a sanding stick, a sanding block. I see guys do it a lot of different ways. In fact, one of the more common things to use out here is actually Scotch-Brite. So guys will actually usually break it in a little bit with a piece of sandpaper or a sanding stick like this, and then they'll take the whatever's left off the tire, you know, like just the little loose chunks and debris off with some Scotch-Brite. So that's how it works. Okay, so at the end of the day, you probably don't really need a tire sanding rig like this unless you travel and it's more efficient to pack this smaller item than it is to take your drill. Putting an old axle with a hex on it inside your drill will work just as good. In fact, the drill will actually allow you to spin the tire a little bit slower and with more torque than something like this will. So it's hard to say which way is more efficient. You know, I've heard people say, oh, well, using a tire sander like this spins the tire faster, which stretches the carcass a little bit more, so it kind of simulates driving on the track. And I agree that that's true. But still, I think ultimately what we're really trying to do is just get a good scuff and a good angle on the pin. And I think you can do that with a drill. So either way, if you want to get one of these tire sanders, you can get these things from Muchmore or, of course, SkyRC. If not, your drill works just fine. And that's just about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Hope you learned a little something from it, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Hey, by the way, before you leave, I just want to say thanks again for watching my videos. I only make these videos so that we can have fun together. By the way, you'd be doing me a big favor if you could either comment, like, or even better, subscribe to my channel. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.